Hi guys, welcome back. Today is a review of the new submarine that has been released as part of the Cayo Perico Heist update. The new submarine is called the Kosatka, and for those people that are not quite ready to buy a submarine, this is basically a bit of a heads up as to how to access it, because you can't just go in and buy it. You need to meet someone in a nightclub. So I had a problem. I didn't know where the nightclub entrance was for this new nightclub, which is located where the casino is. So this is where the entrance is. You'd go in here. Let me just quickly get that scene going. And this was quite strange because I did this when it was very, very dark and I couldn't find my way around. So what you need to do is basically go here. Fortunately I can't run, so you'll have to bear with me, but I'm not going to do the full length of the thing. The key bit is you basically go down these steps here and you follow the M that comes up to meet Madrozo, and he'll be sitting sort of somewhere around, well, basically underneath here in a private kind of area. You'll have a bit of a cutscene. You can't ignore that. It's about 3 or 5 minutes of just listening to him waffling on. But if you need to get back out, it's coming back up these stairs, and what I would say is just eyeball the bar. Look at the bar and look for the door on the right. If you don't do that, and if you go all the way through here and you walk all the way down there and down this long passageway here, you will end up near the toilets, which is where I ended up and I got lost. So don't do that. Okay, so that's basically how you unlock being able to buy the sub. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly pop out of here because we don't need to be in here. And let me just get back outside. Not that's going to make much of a difference anyway. Okay, I'll stay here. I'll just loiter around here. So what you would then do is, after the cutscene, you would go and load up your phone, you would go to transport and travel, and you would go down to wall stock. That's the sub. There's only one, so 2.2 million. If you've got the money to max out the sub, it's about 10 million. For the whole update, I would say something more like 25 to sort of 30 million if you're going to buy all the cars and helicopters and everything, but that's a different video. So in terms of the colours, very quickly, just going to sort of try and go for something. Let's go for that just for now. Actually, hold on, no, let's keep to a simple sub. As you can see, you're changing colours and you're having to sort of pay 75,000. It's typical sort of Rockstar approach, but that's fine. No one's going to see the underwater bit, and the top bit is black, so that's fine. The flag, to be honest, they're probably going to charge for that as well. Let's see. Oh, they haven't. Okay, what can we go for? Let's pick something, anything. Okay, we'll do that. And this is the juicy bit. This is where it gets quite interesting now. So you've got a Sonar Station here. For the people that do have the money, like I say, just get all the upgrades, buy everything, enjoy the upgrade. There's no point being miserly about this one, because this, I think, is quite a good one. It's not like the yacht one where you spend 5 million and you can't do much with it. So 1.2 for the Sonar Station. Descriptions here, I'm not going to read that out. I know other people do it in other videos, but it's there. You'll come across it. It's basically just to give you a heads up in terms of costing and how much it's going to cost for each of the different upgrade options. Guided missiles, as it says, 4,000 meter range. So you can basically fire this from sea to land, anywhere you want basically. I would probably say from something like Del Perro Beach probably to Lester's apartment, somewhere near La Mesa. I think you could probably cover that kind of distance with this kind of missile. Again, experimenting around, buy it. 1.9 million. It's a lot of money. I don't know what use the Sonar Station is going to be. I'm assuming if you're doing a treasure hunt or something like that, it'll help you find stuff underwater. It might even detect enemies approaching, things like that. So yeah, buy it all. Weapons Workshop, again, it's not a lot, 350,000. So buy that. And the main pool of vehicles here we've got is the Sparrow. I do have a bit of an issue with this because we do have the Sea Sparrow in the game, and for those people that have bought that, you're basically buying the same helicopter again. The only difference is that you can actually launch this. This is part of your sub, so this will go around with you wherever your sub goes. I'm going to buy it anyway, but just to give you an idea, that's 1.8 million. If I unselect that and I select the Kraken, treat it like the Kraken version 2. That's probably the best way to look at it. This is 1.5. So Do I think the Kraken avisa is going to be worth it? I don't know at the moment. If it's just an underwater submersible, you've got a sub, and you can get a diving suit. You've got the Stromberg, you've got vehicles you can use. So, but I don't know, let's get this anyway and let's buy that as well. So the total cost is roughly 9 million for a fully kitted out sub. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And before I do, just to give you once I buy the sub, there's going to be like a cut sequence, and then you're going to meet the captain, I guess. I'm not going to be sort of showing you all that kind of stuff. Go through that experience yourself. Okay, it's just going to pad the video out, but I will give you some interesting bits to sort of nibble on, as it were. So something you need to be aware of with your sub is you can basically have a submarine fight. So a sub against another sub. To blow up your sub, or to blow up someone else's sub, is roughly 12 missiles. When you have the sub, you can also target other vehicles around you. So not only can you target other submarines around you, you can target actual oppressors, deluxos, anyone on a boat, anyone choosing to swim on the water. They're all targetable. They can all be destroyed with the missiles that you have on your submarine. In addition to that, you can also navigate. You can control the sub, so you can plant it wherever you want. And if you choose to plant it very close to the beach, then that's going to give you a lot more options to target other players, I guess. I don't want to use the word grief because I don't like griefing, but I can see people doing that, parking their submarines up on the beach and getting their mates to do the same, and basically making the whole beach or a particular area of the map very, very hostile for you to get to. There is another interesting thing that I was thinking about, which was carpet bombing. So anyone that's got a fighter that's got carpet bombing capabilities, you might be able to attack other people's submarines with that as well. So that's a bit of a twist there as well. Obviously they're going to be able to target you, so it's probably not going to be a very fair fight. You'll probably need more than a couple of sort of runs bombing before you actually sort of destroy the submarine, but that's something you can play around with as well. You've also got the option of, it's a submarine, fully submerging it underwater and firing torpedoes. Submarine against a Stromberg underwater battle, I don't know. Stromberg can take a couple of hits, about 3, 4, 5 rockets, I think, something like that, from an oppressor. So you know, it might be an interesting one because the submarine hasn't got the maneuverability, but the Stromberg has. One can take more hits, the other one can't. There's also an option of fast travel as well. That's going to cost you £10,000, and there's probably like about a dozen locations, 12 locations roughly, around the map where you can just fast travel your sub to that location. Obviously £10,000 that you need to pay, not an issue. You can pick a car off the street, sell it, £8,000-9,000. It's practically a freebie, to be honest, so that's not a massive issue. Something that you might want to also take into account are the treasure hunt, not the treasure hunts. I think the reason for the sonar is to allow you to actually go ahead and look for stuff in the water as well. So I think there is also a treasure hunt. I'm not going to cover that in this video. More than likely I won't cover it at all. There'll probably be other videos you can have a look at if you're interested in that. The interesting bit I found is this bit here, which is to do with the guided missiles. So these, I think, are going to be fantastic oppressor Mark II killers, I think, or at least it's going to be fun chasing a Mark II oppressor that's trying to attack your submarine, and you go ahead and fire one of these guided missiles, control it like you control those drones in the Terabyte. It's going to be similar to that, but like I say, 4,000 meter, I'm assuming, range or mile range, whatever it is. It's basically from Del Perro Beach to La Mesa, that kind of distance you can travel with just that one missile. So it's going to be fun blowing up oppressors. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of videos people come up with, and yeah, that's basically this video. So let me just go ahead and buy this, so we're done. So that's that bought. that's going to be £9 million. And what I will do is I will do another video on the cars that have come out. Again, I'm not going to do all of the cars, and I do have a massive big issue with the helicopters that have come out as well, but I'll do that in a separate video as well. So anyway, take care, enjoy, and thank you very much.